Well, welcome back to the second episode of Talks Bullshit. I know it's taken a hell of a long time to get out this second episode, but that's mainly down to people being scared of cameras in this day and age, and job change, which is ridiculous. Obviously, we have a new guest, AJ, good friend, probably the best shot I know. Rumour has it his house is actually on the range. Spends probably more time at the range than anywhere else. Anything else to add to that?
Not really. I just spent like 13 years in the military, in the British Army, because I know this probably will be viewed worldwide. I've been in the snipers most of my life. That's all I know. That's all I love doing. Range, transition shooting, sniping. I actually teach a lot of long range shooting in America, and a few tactics as well. So that's a bit about myself until we get cracking on.
There we go. Anyone wants a shooting competition, you know where to go.
Come
so
see
we're just gonna answer some random, crazy live questions. The same as in the first one. Had a few different comments and stuff to add to the list. So this time I'm gonna start from the bottom of the list, because if anyone's seen the last one, they would have already seen some of the questions from that side. So I'm gonna start from the bottom. And just get into some weird ass questions basically. So the first one gonna be, if you had 5 liquids coming out of each 5 of your fingers on one of your hands, which liquids would you choose?
So 5 liquids.
5 liquids
Coming out of each fingers on your hand.
Each finger. So you basically got this magical hand, right? And you got 5 liquids coming out. Which 5 would you pick?
Any as they have to be edible.
No,
Can it be anything?
Any liquids. Any
Petrol,
liquids you want.
definitely. Petrol. I've got a lot of cars, and I.
That's gonna take fucking ages to fill up, though. You know what I mean?
Nah, but you gotta think, mate. It depends on if it coming up with pressure. you know what I mean? So I've got a lot of cars, and for me, I'm constantly at the petrol station because my cars.
Tell them what your cars are.
So I've got a Honda S2000. I've got a Honda Civic Type R EP3, which is mainly like my everyday banger. I've got a Mugen FM2 Type R. I think I've got the 193rd. I actually seen a guy selling one he's got the 3rd one ever made. So, and I think it's on Facebook Market. I think he's selling it for 21k if anyone wants to buy it.
It's his second Honda S2000 as well.
Second Honda S2000 as well. So I also got a BMW, which I saw actually we recently just sold that, and a couple other later on and about. Don't want to say too much because I don't want people to go stealing my cars, right?
So petrol.
Yeah,
that's a good shout. I can't even play devil's advocate with that, because that's a good shout. Apart from the fact that if it was maybe you accidentally just putting petrol, like it depends how hard it is to control. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and the thing
wake up in the morning, you just accidentally spraying petrol.
Because the thing is, you can put your fingers in it, right? So just stick your fingers in, boom. Imagine you're driving now. Yeah, you say for instance you're coming from Essex, so you're coming from up north. Like I do a lot of wild camping. Say way up in the Yorkshire Dales, and you're driving back and you hanging out with petrol.
Nowhere to stop, yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need
and
to.
It's free.
And it's free.
You know what I mean?
You don't need to stop and fill up with no petrol. You just push your finger in it, load up, and then off you go. So I will choose petrol. What about you?
We've got 4 others. I think I'd also pick petrol for one of them, definitely. I've got 4 others. I would pick, for the second one, I would definitely pick, probably pick water, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just because
that would have been the second one.
You can use water for a lot of things, you know what I mean? A lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
The plants. If you're out and about, you never have to worry about carrying a bottle of water with you, and I drink a lot of water, do you know what I mean? So, clean water, although it'd be weird drinking out of your own body, but clean water. You got the 3rd pick?
Oh mate, this is hard. No,
it's quite a skill. It's quite a power to be able to.
I think I will have to go with, I don't know, maybe an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will have to go. The only reason why I say alcoholic beverage is because I like smoking cigars a lot, especially when I'm in the US. I go to like these cigar bars, and it's like cigar lounges, and they play jazz music. And when you go in, if you purchase 2 or more cigars, you get a free whiskey. And I've got a lot of whiskey at home. A lot of people come around for, barbecues and stuff, I think I will choose an expensive whiskey, something like a Dalmo H25. Not because I drink a lot of whiskey, but you can fill up a lot of bottle and make. I'm thinking lucrative, you know what I mean? You can fill up a lot of bottle and make money. Because whiskey, there's a lot of money in whiskey.
That's what I was thinking. Is there anything like of liquid value that is better than obviously petrol? What you could make a living out of? That was my next thing. What I was thinking.
Oh wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like liquid gold. Is there like a liquid gold or something that we could?
Something that's going to give you
valuable.
A lot
of money. Yeah.
It's a lot of crude oils. You know, it's those are like petrol, diesel. But it all comes down to the same thing. If you have petrol, like most people just stick with petrol cars these days. Because see what happened in London. You can't even drive a diesel car in London. You just get charged stupid amount of money. So I would just petrol, water, whiskey.
Still got petrol, water, whiskey. Still got 2 more. What are you gonna do? I think I'm just gonna have like fucking sauce, like ranch. Then you've always got
ranch sauce.
Then you've always got sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're at a barbecue, you don't really know the person, and they ain't really got that best of sauces or something. You can just go, oh, you know what? Whoop.
Liquid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. Imagine having a barbecue chicken and showing and telling someone, "Hey, you want to see a party trick?"
Yeah.
Exactly. Some sort of ketchup or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a tough one because the essentials we have already got down the essentials. You know, your water, your petrol, alcoholic beverage, your whiskey. I don't know what else you can. A protein shake maybe.
Yeah.
For the gym.
Protein. That's actually a shout. That's actually a shout. That's
protein shake for the gym.
A liquid, yeah. Pre-made protein.
Yeah.
Unlimited sauce, and you would never miss your protein count again, would you? So So that's a good shout. I think I'll pick that. That's our 5 there. So obviously this podcast normally doesn't go very PG, but I'm going to skip this next one for now.
Yeah.
Just because it's only the second question.
What have you got?
Would you rather know when or how you was to die?
Fuck.
So we go from squirting ranch out your phalanges to would you rather know how or when you die?
Ah, mate, that's a fucking tough. Because the thing is, I can break this down for you. I can say I want to know when I'm gonna die, but then what if they say to me next week?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm fucking flapping because I don't know when next week I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But if you tell me how I'm gonna die, I don't know when.
You could almost try and avoid it if you knew how, though.
So if they tell me, oh, you're gonna die on a plane crash,
you'd never get on.
I just never ride a plane again.
Exactly.
Fuck it. But then a plane might crash into my fucking house.
Yeah. Exactly. It's almost. I think it's gonna be inevitable. Do you know what I mean? How? It's a difficult
one.
I think I'd rather know when, even if it's gonna be a week. Because if it's gonna be a week, then I don't want to be at work for a week.
I think I'd rather know how.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can try and avoid it.
I would rather know how and just do like a final destination thing. Just try and avoid death. Constantly trying to avoid death. Yeah. Because then I can put myself. What if I put myself in like a building? Do you know what I mean?
Soft everywhere.
Yeah, like there is no metal. There's nothing to kill me.
I don't know. I feel like
and I can try and ride it out.
You can't get away from it. I feel like. Whereas if you knew, you can utilise all that time. Do you know what I mean? If they say, "Oh, it's going to be 20 years," and you're like, "Oh, it's not too bad."
I don't know.
It's like a year. Like,
I think if I knew how I was gonna die, if I knew when I was gonna die, I think I would be an asshole. I would be a maniac.
Yeah, just be free.
I would just be on the motorway, just fucking going flat out, drifting around corners.
Just fucking mowing people.
Yeah. People I don't like, I just set them on fire. So I would rather know how I'm gonna die rather than when.
Just purging it. All right, here we go. Now we're not going into PG territory. Addicted to heroin or addicted to eating your own shit?
Bro, who the fuck comes up with these questions? Like I would be a crackhead. I ain't eating. I will be a crackhead. Fuck that, mate.
Eating your own shit. You probably not. I mean, clearly the heroin's probably going to be a funner journey. However.
Yeah. Let me eat heroin and rave, mate. Like.
However, you could probably still live a semi-normal life if you was eating your own shit.
Nah, negative, mate. I don't.
You could still work a job. You can't really work a job if you're addicted to heroin.
I can get myself checked into a fucking rehab, mate. I can get addicted to it, get checked into a rehab, And,
Yeah,
and,
but I'm
and
talking for like the term that you're going to be addicted for. Would you rather? Do you know what I mean? Probably eating the shit's going to fuck up your life less.
nah, mate, nah. Listen, I would rather be a crackhead. I would rather take heroin than do that.
Yeah. No, well, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I would also rather be addicted to heroin. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we've got. What is? I know what you're going to say to this. What is? It's a bit of a gym one because normally try and fucking chuck some gym ones in there. What is the best training tip that has stuck with you?
Fucking 5x5s, mate.
I knew that was going to come.
I work out with this guy, and me and him, since we out here doing this job, you got to stay fit, you got to stay healthy, and I'm not gonna lie, Buster's been a very, very good help, to me. I go to the gym all the time, and I just do willy-nilly stuff. There was never a routine. I just go in if I feel like doing arms today, legs today, whatever. But since working with Buster, he has got everything down to the T. He's got everything, systematic, and he knows what he's doing. So when I work out with him, there's this thing that he always says to me, "Oh, we're gonna do 5x5s." And to tell you how much this 5x5 stuck with me. When I was in America, I was home by my mum. I go to the gym because my mum has got a gym just around the corner, and I go to the gym all the time. And even then, when I'm in the gym, I go in the gym, and the first thing in my head is like, "What will Buster be saying right now?" And all I can hear is 5x5s.
Get the 5x5s in, yeah.
Getting the 5x5s
Time under tension. These 5x5s aren't the powerlifting 5x5s that people are probably thinking there.
Yeah.
You keep the tension on the stretch of the muscle before contracting, so the rest isn't the rest. Do you know what I mean? You're holding it at the stretch, whereas like the powerlifters, they'll actually stop and rest for in between the 5x5. So it's 25 reps, pretty intense. Normally chuck that in every day.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, we do that every day.
But yeah. Alright, okay. Burn alive or drown?
Fucking hell. Who's asking these questions, bro? Wow. Ooh.
Oh, the next one's pretty good as well, so it's a bit less morbid the next one, so this is probably the last dark one for a minute. How are we at? 12.
What's your take on this one?
I'd say drown.
Yeah.
I'd say drown because I feel like if you're burning alive, it's timely. You're waiting until your body is cooked like a fucking barbecue. Do you know what I mean? You're cooking yourself from the outside in.
Have you ever like?
It's a lot of pain.
Have you ever pushed your hand in an oven and like you touched it on the side of the oven?
So that
or you pick up a pot and that feeling you get, like, that's horrible.
Imagine that with your whole body. Like you're in petrol and it's a light that you can't get away from it, no matter how much you drop and roll.
But they say when you burn alive, it's after a certain period of time you can still be on fire, but you wouldn't feel anything because obviously all your nerve endings are all gone. So
yeah.
You should be alright. So you just have to enjoy the pain.
You should be alright.
You just
as if you're trying to convince him.
Look,
come on, go and burn yourself alive. You should be alright.
What I mean is, you just have to endure the pain for a short period of time until all your nerve endings.
So
are
you're
fucking
picking the fire then?
No, I wouldn't pick the fire. I'm just nah, fucking no chance. Listen, I'd rather swim till I'm fatigued.
But imagine you can't get up.
Yeah, but then again, like. Who asking these questions, mate?
They need to know.
That's nuts, mate. I'm gonna have to go with Buster. I'm gonna have to do the jungle business, mate. I can't.
I think that's less hectic than getting burnt alive, to be honest with you. But if you think otherwise, then put it in the comments, or if you think like adversely to any of these questions, then chuck it in the comments. Or if you have another question to add to the list, again, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
So the next one, if you had only 30 days left to live, what would you do? What would you do? How would you live it? Would you live it conservatively because you're trying to leave as much as you possibly can for somebody, or would you just go balls to the wall? I personally would probably just end up going balls to the wall, to be honest, and just go and just doing loads of stuff, doing as much stuff as I probably could. Probably wouldn't be sober for the entire 30 days, couldn't lie. Just because I might as well just smash the dopamine.
Yeah, I think I'll take a different route though. If if I know 30 days to live, I'll try and help as much people as I can.
There you go.
Like,
it's like the devil and the angel.
Yeah, I think I'll help as much people as I can. So all the money in the bank that I have, I think I will just go and help the less fortunate people. I'll just do a lot of good things for people, you know. I obviously having fun with it. Like, if I'm going from one place to the next, I'll be in my Honduras 2000, and I will just be fucking going around corners sideways like I wouldn't care. But on that journey, my motive is to help people. So I'll go to Tesco's and just say like, hey, let me pay for your goods, you know. I'll try and do something good before I leave this earth. At least, you know, I leave on good terms and not leave like a gun wielding twat, mate.
Is that because you feel like if you done that, you'd get like some sort of second chance? Or are you just doing that just in general?
I just feel it's just the right thing to do, you know. Humanity, there's good people still around, and yeah, the second chance thing, I think that plays in the back of my mind, but I don't want to go out knowing that, you know, hey, Jordan, fucking that dude, you know.
Speak about you like.
Yeah, he was a villain.
Reckless in the last 30 days.
Yeah, nah. I want people to remember me when I gone for good things, you know.
Yeah, he was a sound guy.
Yeah.
Remembered. Where are we at? So last 30 days. Most important gym accessory, which if you was to pick only one gym accessory that you could take with you to the gym every day, what would you pick? Not you can have water because that's not really a gym accessory. Do you know what I mean? You can have your liquid or whatever. You're not going to be dehydrated.
I will have to say, since working with Buster, it has to be those gym straps.
Yeah?
Over
the chalk?
I would choose the straps over the chalk. The reason why I choose the straps is because I get sweaty quite easily, and Buster's chalk that I put in my hands lasts for
about 3 seconds,
a few repetitions, and then after the sweat soaks through the chalk. But when you have the straps on your hand, it gives you that added longevity, you know, to hold those weights. So I'll choose the straps. I
would choose the chalk because I'll get less sweaty hands, and you know the chalk is a game changer, to be fair. Like especially if you're doing something like pull-ups or any sort of pull day, if you don't use gym chalk, that is a huge game changer. Like you can get so much more reps out because you don't realise it until you've actually used like a chalk or the straps or something, how much more you can push. And I do agree to some extent about the straps because I was anti-straps for so long because I didn't want my forearms to get weak when I was doing exercises, so I was like against using straps or using chalk, and to some degree it did help my forearms grow and gain strength, but at the same point my back is always going to be able to get stronger than what my forearms can keep up with. So I trialled it for years without doing the straps, and then I used the straps and I was able to push myself so much further and get bigger growth in my back specifically with using the straps. So now I'll use the straps for the top sets that I'm doing, not for the warm-ups and everything, but at least for the top sets. Same sort of idea with the chalk, but lesser.
Yeah.
If you was able to be in any movie that you could, what would you choose to be in? What movie would you choose to be in? I just said that a very long way around. What would you choose to be in?
Right.
I mean, I've thought about this, to be honest.
Has it got to be one, or it can be multiple?
No, you've got to choose one movie.
Just one movie?
Yeah. Why, are you torn between some?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see your top 3.
So, my top 3 movie. Well, first one, I would want to be that dude from American Sniper, 100%. I would want to be that guy that's on the rooftop just helping people, covering people as they, you know, flanking and moving and stuff. Because I think what he done was he was a pretty much a legend in my eyes. Apart from Vasily Zaitsev and Carlos Hadcock, those are 2 snipers that I idolize. But American Sniper, definitely. Chris Kyle, the man. The next one is Lone Survivor. I think I would have want to be Marcus Luttrell in Lone Survivor, to go out there, did that job, and survive to come back and tell that tale. Because we in the military, we spend a lot of time in the army and him in the Marines, and you go out and you do certain things, but you do it to an extent, to a degree, but you never really get to see the true extent of what it actually is. Like, I've been to Afghanistan a few times and I've been shot at a lot of times, and I know the feeling behind that, but to go to that,
and the stories are different. Yeah.
To go to that extent,
like an everyday.
Yeah.
It's not like an everyday thing that happens. You know?
I think every man in the military want to be that guy that's working a 4-man team or 6-man team to just go and do some alley shit. But you don't really get that as often when you're in the army or in the Marines. You got to go to like a special unit, SAS, SBS, all that types of stuff. So definitely Lone Survivor for sure.
You know that guy from Lone Survivor? He was the medic.
Yeah.
And he got pulled onto that task and ended up like surviving it all. Because obviously it's based on true story. But he was like a medic. He wasn't actually part of their
Marcus Luttrell.
Do you know what I mean?
That's his real name, Marcus Luttrell.
So I was told. He was the medic. Which crazy story, yeah. But then it also does make me lead to believe that some things were a bit blown up. Do you know what I mean? For the story, but don't know. I
mean, it's Hollywood, right? If you jump off a cliff, mate, and you hit in your fucking rib cage,
if you fell that high,
now you're fucked.
You're getting up. You know what I mean? I was speaking to this about someone the other day. And they were saying, it's a really good movie, and I said, yeah, it is a really good movie. It's class, but also it was a story from a medic that was attached to them that ended up surviving. So how much of it was blown up? Even if half of it was true, do you know what I mean? When they fall and stuff down the cliff, it could actually be true, but the fall would probably be like a quarter of the height. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I mean, I was walking across an irrigation ditch. There's a base plank on an irrigation ditch in Afghanistan, Helmand Province, Nadi Ali North, and I slipped off that fucking plank, mate, and hit my side, and I was carrying the ECM blue on my back because the dude, we were switching it around, and imagine carrying a rifle, long barrel rifle, ECM blue on your back, and you fall in the ditch and hit your side, and I was in absolute fucking shit state. Imagine and that was only bits of mud, and these guys are jumping off rock faces, mate.
Yeah, landing and getting up. It's crazy.
That's hardcore.
So either them two movies, that's what you're talking between.
Yeah, them two.
So movies. I would probably pick. I don't know, to be honest. There is so many. Maybe like an Arnold film. Oh no, Pain and Gain. That's what I pick. Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
You know the film Pain and Gain, where they steal.
I've seen Pain and Gain.
They rob the old dude who's like a knobhead, but he's really rich.
Oh, I don't know.
That would be absolutely brilliant.
I think
Running about with a broken heart.
A superhero movie will be, you know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
I think that would have been like.
That would be really good.
Imagine just being, I don't know, fucking Hulk, mate. Or what's the dude that fly? Could just fucking fly.
Hancock.
Not Hancock.
Superman.
Yes, well, Superman can fly, but I mean, I don't want to walk around being Superman. I want to be something a bit. Spider-Man is a bit of a, I don't know, man. Too gimmicky.
Wolverine, mate.
Yeah, can't die. What about Deadpool? I want to be Deadpool, mate. Just take shots, mate. That's still operating.
Yeah,
mate.
remember we're in the movie that you're not actually getting these powers. We're actually just in the movie.
Nah, well, fuck that. I will stick to my
American Sniper.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a bit of a hard one. Would you, the last day on Earth, would you spend it with your mum or with your partner?
I will spend it with my mum.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll spend it with my mum. And the reason why I'll spend it with my mum is, so I've got two mums, and it's a long story for another day. Basically, my biological mum got pregnant at 14, had me at 15, so she was quite young. But she played a big role in my life growing up. But I also got another mum in Brooklyn called Gloria, and she looked after me a lot when I was younger, because obviously, my mum was quite a young teenager at that time. So I grew up with two mums, and when I was in Afghanistan, my mum got killed, by a drunk driver. He hit my mom, ride over my mom and killed her. So I never really spent a lot of time with my biological mom because I was in the army so much, you know, trying to perfect what I came to the army to do, obviously becoming a sniper. But now my mom now, I don't really spend a lot of time with her because she live in Brooklyn and I live in the UK and I get to see her maybe once every year. So I'm now trying to make it a more, you know, like more often thing. So, you know, every time I go home in America, I go straight to Brooklyn, you know. So I would spend more time with my mom, you know, rather than my partner. Yeah, that's just me.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick the same due to the fact that over the last however many years, I've probably spent more time with my partner than I would have done with my mum.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, to that end, probably agree with her. However, on another time when I've asked this question, most of the people have said their partner because they've either been married or whatever, and they're like, yeah, you know, this is my soulmate, and that's just what I choose. Like, my mum's my mum, But no, I do agree with you. I reckon we have time for one more question.
Sure.
Because we're gonna have to
hit the
go
gym.
to the gym and smash your legs. Yeah. So, which one do I choose? Let's go for one that I've already asked, but I'd like to see what your answer is on it. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Because obviously you've also eaten these. Here we go. So you have to eat ration packs for the rest of your life, right? That old, dirty, not new ones that I've seen nowadays. Old, dirty ration packs. So it's absolute gas food. Tastes like crap. Yeah. Every single day life. For those who don't know, just imagine that you're just eating plain boiled rice because, you know, it's just gas basically. Or you can eat whatever you like, whatever food you like. However, the only downfall is once a month you have to eat a shit sandwich.
What do you mean a shit sandwich?
An actual
like shit is in the sandwich. Nah, give me that old ration pack any day. Look.
Shit sandwich.
Listen, I joined the army in 2008 when there was corned beef hash and cassava and beef cassava and stuff, you know. So, and those biscuit browns were fucking mega when you put the little peanut butter on it. And then you got the fruit biscuit. The biscuit browns were the green pack, the fruit biscuit were the red pack.
I like the biscuit browns.
I fucking love the biscuit browns, mate. I love the biscuit browns, mate.
So you're just gonna eat ration pack, that's it?
Ration pack. I would stick to ration pack because
people were getting malnutrition at that time though, right? Because they were just eating ration packs.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. Remember back in the days, back in those days, right? We had Afghanistan war. Before we had Iraq war, we had Afghanistan war. So eating ration pack, like most of the time when you eat a ration pack, you either on exercise or you on operation. So you're constantly sweating out. You're constantly working. You're constantly on the move. So you're burning more calories than you're putting on. But if I was to eat ration pack for the rest days of my life, I ain't gonna be burning that amount of calories.
Yeah, true, but I thought it was the lack of vitamins and stuff that was in it. I thought it was the actual quality.
Listen, I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know the science. But
you're just not gonna eat the shit.
I'm just not gonna eat that madness, mate.
I would do it, mate. I just enjoy it.
Some people drop off some big machine turd, mate. Like heavy things, mate.
It's 2 minutes of pain. How quick can you eat one sandwich, you think? Probably 2 minutes? 2 minutes of...
Nah, what's that? I ain't
2 minutes of pain.
Listen,
and then you can eat whatever you want,
bro,
all the time.
I ain't doing it.
It might be runny sometimes as well, you know what I mean? It might just drip out the side.
Gash, mate. Ration packs, mate. You fucking know it. Ration packs.
There it is.
Yeah.
That is a little bit over time, but that is the second episode of Buster Talks Bullshit. Hopefully we'll get another one out before a year's time this time. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe down below and hit the bell button. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, let's make some gains. Boom.